Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A former Rapid City police officer is accused of taking money from Central High School. The South Dakota Attorney General's office charged 41-year-old Matthew Hauer with petty theft.
The Rapid City Police Department says surveillance video shows Hauer, who was also a school liaison officer, was responsible for the theft. Officials say he is no longer employed with the department.
Police Chief Don Hedrick released a statement saying, in part, quote, "An officer engaging in criminal activity gives a black eye to all law enforcement, jeopardizes community trust, and detracts from the excellent work our officers do for our citizens every day."
You can read the rest of the statement on KELOLAND.com. Lawmakers in Pierre were the ones who put Constitutional Amendment C on the June primary ballot.
And many of the candidates running for state Senate and House say they support the measure. KELOLAND News reached out to more than 100 candidates seeking legislative office and received more than 60 responses. From those responses, 49 candidates say they support Amendment C, 6 say they oppose it, and 10 say they were not sure yet or did not answer the question.
Digital reporter Eric Mayer breaks down the responses in a KELOLAND.com original. You can also find links to the candidate questionnaires for every district that has a primary race.
Advocates and state leaders across South Dakota are working to address a shortage of available daycare, a problem many parents face as they undergo the difficult task of finding someone trustworthy to care for their children while they're at work.
Especially for a new mom, your anxiety is through the roof in the first place. So trying to trust somebody and leave them with a random stranger is super hard, very hard.
For moms like Bailey Anders, the smaller number of in-home daycare setting helped her feel more at ease dropping her daughter off every day.
It's a choice many families prefer, not only for the smaller numbers, but also the lower price tag compared to many larger daycare centers. But both types of childcare are facing similar shortages right now.
How quickly, once you decided to start, did you fill up?
Instantly, and I have a waiting list, and I am getting calls on a regular basis, text messages, Facebook messages, and I don't even have to advertise.
The role in-home daycare providers can play in helping to ease the daycare shortages in South Dakota, and how the state is trying to entice more people to become registered daycare providers in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND at 10.
A Sioux Falls area lawn service is working with its insurance company to replace hundreds of lawns. Cut and Kill owner Tate Eining says an employee accidentally applied the wrong chemical, creating a chemical burn on 302 lawns. Eining says that the employee responsible for the mix-up feels terrible. The owner of Cut and Kill says they will begin replacing or repairing lawns impacted once they get the go-ahead. Now let's get a check of your forecast with meteorologist Adam Rutt.
A cool down in store for the weekend, Adam.
Oh, yeah, that is a bit of an understatement, as it is going to be rather chilly by May standards, really across the area. So get ready for that, and also get ready for, eventually, a return to form. Until we get there, though, this is what we get. Cloud cover and 51 downtown, with a variable breeze staying light for now at 6 miles per hour, but that wind is going to pick up a little bit through the afternoon. 47 your number in Brookings, 43 toward Aberdeen, Pierre and Watertown, 48 apiece. So look out toward Custer, 33, 37 in Buffalo, 41 Rapid City and Pine Ridge. That northwesterly flow bringing in some pretty chilly weather. We are cooler compared to yesterday across the board. But by the afternoon, that number is going to climb, especially in southeastern KELOLAND, as we go from upper 80s on Thursday to highs today, struggling to get above the low to mid 60s. Satellite and radar beyond some scattered showers today will stay predominantly quiet, but also gray at times as well. It's not the last time we talk about some scattered showers, let alone rain for that matter. Meteorologist Brian Karstens will have more on that in your 7-day forecast.
Thank you, Adam. Custer State Park is getting a brand new visitor center, and it's all about bison. This morning, you have the opportunity to attend the grand opening of the Bison Center. It will be held in the southern end of the park near the corrals at 11 a.m. Mountain Time.
The facility is 4,000 square feet and full of information on the prairie mammal.
The Denny Sanford Premier Center says that the Judds, the final tour, will carry on this fall. It will be a tribute and celebration of Naomi Judd. It will feature Winona and Martina McBride, with the possibility of other guests joining the concert.
Tickets are available for purchase. The concert is on Friday, October 7th at 7:30 p.m. The Faith Temple Church Food Giveaway will take place today, handing out hundreds of boxes of food. The drive-through giveaway is held nearly every week at the Nordstrom Johnson building at the W.H. Lyon Fairgrounds.
This week, Faith Temple will be giving away up to 900 full boxes of supplemental food, including meat, potatoes, milk, eggs, and more. The giveaway starts at 4 this afternoon and goes until about 6. Giving back to the community is a core principle in the Girl Scouts, and one local girl did just that by training a search and rescue dog.
Isabel Johnson and her dog Atlanta have been completing dog search and rescue training for the past 4 years. By completing this project, Johnson earned her Gold Award through the Girl Scouts, the highest honor awarded through the organization.
Being able to just tell a lot of younger girls about this, it's not something you hear a whole lot about. I know when I started when I first even brought it up to council, they're like, "What is that? We've never heard of it." And so it was definitely really rewarding to be able to spread awareness of that there is a team out there, and there are many teams out there that are able to help when in a time of need.
The Gold Award is given after participants address a need in the community through a project like this. Only 6% of Girl Scouts achieved the honor. An event happening in southeast KELOLAND, the Tulip Festival is underway in Orange City, Iowa. The internationally recognized festival features music, dancing, authentic Dutch costumes, parades, replica windmills, and, of course, thousands of tulips.
An honored tradition of the event are the street inspectors who check for cleanliness in anticipation of the Tulip Queen's arrival. People throw buckets of water while others follow with brooms, ensuring the streets are spotless. The Tulip Festival goes until Saturday. Well, now that we've taken a look at some of our top stories and upcoming events,
let's get one last look at your weekend forecast with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, some chilly scenery there as we have been watching that Terry Peak live camera today, and, well, for good reason. This air mass unseasonably cool. We're talking 20 degrees below normal for some of us. Even certain locations in the foothills of the Rockies have been as low as 30 degrees below average. So we've got some frost and freeze headlines tonight in the west. Daytime highs will probably be 47 to 50 there. Rapid City to the east toward Phillip. Sioux Falls can get to the low 60s, but not going to feel that warm as the wind is stronger today out of the northwest at 20 to 35. The other factor I'll note here, too, there are some freckles on radar. These are little instability showers that can pop up, and then they'll dissolve and fizzle out here once the sun sets. And then tonight overnight, the clouds in Sioux Falls look a little thicker. We should be able to hold the mercury near 40, but then you look to the west and we're down in the upper 20s. Rapid City, frost freeze headlines there. And then tomorrow, playing cool, lesser wind and lesser cloud cover Saturday night, Sunday morning. That's going to be the next trouble spot here as we have some lows in the 30s. There'll be some frost around Sunday morning. Sioux Falls at 35. As our current forecast. All right, 63, I should say, today in Sioux Falls. A lot colder than yesterday. 40 tonight, Sioux Falls, but 30s and 20s in the west. And then you see that 7-day forecast. We're going to bounce back to the 70s, but not until day 7. Showers could be occurring early next week. There's a system to watch there. Not heavy rain, but just kind of keeps these temperatures cooler than average for Aberdeen. And I would also expect Pierre will be stuck in the 60s at least through Tuesdays. So definitely a throwback to more April-like weather. Rapid City, no change there until day 6 and day 7. Find out more coverage with the forecast online at KELOLAND.com.